Hello guys, the new League 3.25 Settlers of Kalguur is right around the corner. I have made this video to show you what I think are the top 5 league starters for this upcoming league. I'll put the links of these builds down in the description so you guys can watch these builds for yourself and support the creators of these builds. I hope you guys enjoy, consider leaving a like and subscribing to help out the channel, and thanks. For the first build, we have got the Lightning Strike, Warden or Slayer. This build is made by Fabgun. I'll leave a link down in the description for the build guide and the PoE and the creator of the build. I'll do that with all of the upcoming builds in this list. This build is very strong early on. It has insane map clear and speed. And it also has high damage, so if you want to make currency fast while mapping, this build might be just for you. One downside is though that it might struggle against Uber bosses with low gear. Build 2. For the second build in my list, I've got the Hexblast Minor Trickster. This build has very high single target damage, and it also is very good if you want to farm just Sanctum, because it will melt bosses in just seconds before they can touch you. It also doesn't require a lot of gear to function, so this build is amazing at league start. If you like the mine playstyle, this build might be just for you. Build 3. For the third build, we have got the Archmage Ball Lightning Hierophant. This is a very good all-rounder build. It excels at almost everything in the game, like mapping, bossing, and it also has some nice defenses. This build doesn't require a lot of gear or currency to function, so it's a great league starter. So if you like to play a caster that casts lightning balls at enemies, this build might be just for you. Build 4. For the fourth build, we have got the Lacerate Gladiator. This build is very tanky and also easy to gear. It has some nice damage, and it's also a bleed build, so if you like bleed builds, this is maybe for you. This build is also pretty cheap to set up, and because of the tankiness of this build, you can consider to also use it in hardcore, because it's very tanky and very good. This build will also get buffed with the upcoming league, so that's also a great thing about this build. Build 5. For the fifth and final build, we have got a Minion build. This is a Chaos Poison Zoomancer Minion build. This build excels very well at killing bosses, and it's also uber boss viable. It has some insane defenses which makes it also hardcore viable, and you can scale the damage of this build all the way into the end game and make it insane with some investments. This was my list of the top 5 build guides for the upcoming Path of Exile Settlers of Kalguur League. I will leave the links of these build guides down in the description so you guys can look up these builds for yourself and make sure to support the creators of these builds. Consider liking and subscribing to help out the channel, and see you guys on the next video. Goodbye.